Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it you coming and spending time with us. Today I'm gonna cook for my family potato curry, and I just really want to share with you. For that we need to wash the potato, remove all the dirt. Okay. Okay. Any dirt remove. And we can parboil them, and we're going to cook in the yogurt or kefir if you have a kefir at home. But you need to whisk thoroughly, yogurt or kefir, otherwise they will curdle. Very easy recipe. We can add a little bit salt and parboil them. Very quick recipe. You can cook very quickly for your family and fill it up with water until we cover the potatoes. Okay. Now we can take it to the stove. Now we can add a little bit salt. A little bit salt, and we can put the lid on and cook until half cooked. While our potato is boiling, I can share the whole spices with you, with the powder spices. For the whole spices I have here clove, the seeds inside, it will give you a nice taste. 4 or 5 green small cardamoms, 2 small cinnamon sticks, and big cardamom, black one. For the powder, I have here turmeric, Kashmiri chili powder. It gives a nice color. And then we need powder of the fennel, so fennel seeds. I'm gonna fry them lightly, level teaspoon. And a little teaspoon of coriander seeds. Very lightly. With the heavy base frying pan, I'm gonna lightly fry them. Okay. Potato already boiled a little bit. I'm gonna remove the water. Remove the water and let it cool down a little bit. Okay, so I will a little bit cool down so I can handle the potato. Remove all the skin. Okay, now we can go back to frying. I can smell it. You will smell the spices when they're ready. Okay, I'm going to remove it. I don't want to fry too much. I can smell my spices nicely fried, so we can remove, because I don't want to fry anymore. So now I have a spice grinder here, or you can use a measuring pestle. So I will remove from here because I don't want any more longer fry, because the frying pan is still hot. Okay, until cool down. It's important to cool down the spices before you grind it. You don't want to give more heat to the whole spices. Our potato is cooling and the spices cooling. We need to whisk half a cup of yogurt. At this stage is very important to whisk. There you have it. It's smooth, you can see. Yeah. We'll go back to I'm going to peel the potatoes with the back of the knife. It's very easy. Back of the knife, or you can use a teaspoon. Okay. Remove all the black dots here. It's much easier to do it when a little bit cool down. It's very easy. Very carefully. Do not cut your hands, or you can use a teaspoon. Okay. If it's too hot, you can use a paper towel or tea towel, so it won't burn your hands. Remove the dots here, the black one. You can scrape it up like that. It's easy. And the last one. It's very easy to remove the skin. That's it. Wash my hand, and we can grind the fennel seed and coriander seeds. Now, whole spices cool down. I'm gonna grind it. If you don't have a mortar pestle, you can grind in the spice mix here. But I'm gonna do it by hand. It smells so nice. I'm gonna grind coarsely. If you like, you can do powder in the spice grinder. You can see. Okay. Put finish. I'm gonna add to the jug half a teaspoon of turmeric. We can add our Kashmiri chili powder, 1.5 teaspoon. We can add our, you remember we grinded fennel and the coriander seeds? So I'm going to add each fennel 2 teaspoons and the coriander 2 teaspoons. I'm going to add a teaspoon of chili powder. You can add more if you like, because I'm going to use green chilies. That's why I add 1 teaspoon. We can mix and add a little bit of water and mix them, because ground spices burn quickly. So I'm going to fill it with water and we can mix it. Mix. I'm gonna turn on the heat. I'm gonna add oil. I'm gonna use a mustard oil, but you can use any other oil, which one you prefer, clarified butter or vegetable oil. And we're gonna heat the oil. It's important to heat the mustard oil, and then we can reduce the heat. Meanwhile, our oil is warming up. We can cut the ginger with the skin. I like ginger. It gives nice taste to the potatoes. Okay. Slice them, and you can chop them as much as you like. I like lots of ginger, so yeah. I can smell the mustard oil. It will fill the kitchen, the smell of the mustard oil. And then you can reduce the heat and we can add our spices. Now we can check the oil. Okay, once you see the steam, you reduce the heat. Okay, we're waiting for the mustard cool down. We can chop chilies. It's optional. If you like mild spicy food, you can add it. Okay, this is fresh from my garden. Now the mustard a little bit cool down. I'm going to add whole cumin seeds, half a teaspoon, green chilies, this pepper, and we add whole spices. Okay, mix. You can see it is already swollen up. So this stage, I'm going to add very carefully, we can add our the masala, which one we mix it, powder one. Okay, and let it boil. Now I'm going to mix here. In this stage, I'm going to add my ginger and let it boil. Bring to boil all the spices, and meanwhile we can mix the yogurt with water, or you can use buttermilk, or you can use kefir. Okay, I already add in the jug the yogurt. I put a little bit of water to remove all the yogurt from the plate, and then we can mix it thoroughly. Okay, and once all the spices cooked, we can add our potato. We just start boiling, so we can let the masala cooked, and meanwhile we can crush the potatoes, cook potatoes. See what way I boil the potato. I'm going to crush them here with my hands. Okay, you crush them all. Just press it down. And we're going to cook inside the masala with the yogurt mixture. Okay, there I crushed them. So we can go to pot, check. You can see it's boiling. We're going to cook a little bit longer, and we'll wait. I'm gonna bring the yogurt. When you mix yogurt with water, that's your buttermilk. If you don't have any buttermilk at home, simply, if you have a yogurt, mix with the equal amount the water and yogurt, and that's your buttermilk. And meanwhile, I'm waiting for the masala to cook. I'm gonna warm up my plate. It will be hot. I'm gonna serve it in this dish. So I'm gonna warm it up in the oven. Okay. And we can check masala a little bit. Carefully mix it. The spoon is going to be hot, so I'm holding with the cloth. So I'm mixing so it won't catch in the bottom, because spices can catch in the bottom. That's why we add water. In the oven, the lowest little bit, so it won't crack the fish. I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to add the serving dish in the oven, so it will get hot. It's nice to, if you have a hot meal, it's nice to put it in the hot serving plate. It won't get cold until you bring it to the table. You mix masala. It's getting there now. I can see the bubbles less now, and you can see the oil is coming up on the top slowly. So we'll wait another 3-4 minutes, and then we'll add our potato. Now I'm going to put the potatoes. Those potatoes. Okay. I left a little bit water. I didn't want all the water dry out with masala, because you needed water to mix the potato. It will mix very easily. Otherwise, you have to add the water. So yeah, we'll mix. It smells of heaven. So nice. It will fill your kitchen, the smell. Now, we'll fry them a couple of minutes, and then we can add our buttermilk. Now, you can see all the sauce incorporated with the potato, and we'll fry it a little bit. Now at this stage, what I'm going to do, because there's no water there, I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then we can add our buttermilk, just tiny bit, not much. Mix. And then we add buttermilk. There we have it. Mix again. And then add inside the pot and mix very quickly. And then mix until it's boiled. Potatoes start boiling. Okay. I'm going to mix it until the potato comes to boil. If I don't have a yogurt at home, sometimes I add kefir. You can find it with the milk aisle. Mix with a little bit of water and add to your potato. Now it's boiling. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop. It's safe to stop the stirring. I'll put the to the medium heat. And let it boil 4 or 5 minutes until the potato fully cooked. Okay. While we're waiting to a couple of minutes, I'm gonna add asafoetida. It's a hing. You can find all these spices in Indian supermarket. Mix it. Okay. We can add to the potato. So if you want a little bit drier, less sauce, you can boil more, but I like this much, so I'm gonna turn it off the heat, put my asafoetida, and you remember we didn't salt it, so I'm gonna put some salt. I'm gonna add my black salt and the normal salt. You can use table salt. I'm gonna use sea salt. Okay. Mix. Now, we can add our, I do have a dry herb here called kasuri methi, but if you don't have any, you can add fresh coriander leaves. Okay, I'm gonna take maybe 2 teaspoons, and the trick is you just rub your hands and add it. It smells very nice. Okay, and we mix. And we serve. I just quickly take my serving plate. It's gonna be hot. I will turn it off the oven. It's already done. It's very carefully. Take the plate out. It's a nice serving plate. And we can add it to the serving plate. Maybe I can bring it here so you can see. Okay. You can eat with naan bread, chapatis, or pita bread. We made yesterday, lovingly make pita bread yesterday. Okay. Healthy meal, very cheap to make. Put it in the middle of the table and call your family and friends and enjoy. We're so happy to make this for you. I love share food, all the recipe with you. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna take everything. Don't want to leave anything in the pot. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit more kasuri methi. A little bit for decoration. You can add cream. You can add yogurt on the top. And enjoy. I enjoy making this recipe for you, and I really like to enjoy with your family and friends. and please come back for more recipes. I really like to share with you. Thanks so much. Enjoy.